With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Hewitt in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration of the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream. For football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, Jackson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
6 yards.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
He fields it cleanly. Jukes one defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments you just go back in that backyard as a kid and close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
It's now second and 10.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. And the Ravens go in nickel, third down.
It's third and 10.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you...
He's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is set away. Here's Carter on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 11.
All set up now for first and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Offense set for a first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Hey, look. Beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
They go play fake with Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the pistol, Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
A draw now. This is Henry. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
180. What? 180. Nice shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's cut. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And plenty of hang time on this one. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. Cut back now to the sideline. Along the right sideline, there's space. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that is 2 quarters in the books here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Along this sideline past midfield. Along this sideline inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
28. Ravens nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. First throw for the backup now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. He'll take it in short of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. First down, ball at the 36. Hurts setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That one connects. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Go.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles blowing them out now, 34-zip. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Sit on.
Drive begins with Henry. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
From the 29. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Hurts on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
It's Hurts once again. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down.
They run it with Saquon. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Hurts. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's 2nd and 11. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in their record books right now.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll send out the punting unit. Issues with the snap, but he does get it away. This is a short kick, though. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The play fake now hurts to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Throwing here, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
And off headed right, Barkley. Oh, putting him in the spin. Oh, Barkley got him. He lost the football. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Running up the middle, Dillon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throwing for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
Brings up third down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles rolling here in a laugher. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Here's Saquon. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Now run for it with Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They go to Barkley again. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Dylan on first and goal. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Barkley. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's third and goal at the 1. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. And the Eagles have flown back to that mountaintop, partner, repeating as Super Bowl champions. They made it through the regular season perfect. They advanced through those 2 playoff games, and now, Brock, now they can officially call themselves just the 2nd undefeated team in NFL history. Only them and those 72 Dolphins have ever claimed that piece of football immortality.
It's pretty wild, isn't it, Kate? Over half a century since we saw a team make it through an entire season undefeated. And in this modern NFL, remember, they play 20 games a season, at least 20 games. So we wondered if we'd ever see it happen again, but here we are. Witnesses to history and witnesses to one of the best football teams ever assembled.
Here's Commissioner Goodell about to present another Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Hewitt and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.